Another TSB update, another slop post. People have been complaining that the update sucks and it's, oh my god, we waited 9 months for garbage. We made it 9 months for garbage. Wow, wow, wow. It's bad. We waited 9 months for this. But people don't realize like this game in those 9 months literally went through development hell. Like of course the update isn't going to be 100% perfect, which surprisingly a lot of it worked. Like I was kind of expecting like a lot of things to be broken, and don't get me wrong that things were broken. Like the whole like ranked system, this whole ranked thing was broken. Like it didn't work properly. I don't remember if the skill builder didn't work, but I do know that the catalog, yeah, the catalog still doesn't work. If you look in their Discord server, they straight up tell us. Um, and they're like working hard to make everything flawless, which they're doing a great job, honestly. Like a lot of stuff, obviously a lot of stuff didn't work right off the bat, and that is kind of a shame. That is kind of bad, but like it was like stuff that didn't really matter, you know? Like it wasn't anything game breaking that ruined the game entirely. Like which was good. Like the mech's last update. The mech's last update were awful, and I still don't like the mech. I'm just gonna say that right now. But the mech last update was freaking terrible. Like it ruined the whole game because it was just so unoptimized and garbage. Like it was terrible. Like you and for months, for that whole like 8 or 9 month period that we were waiting for the update, every single time a mech would spawn in, the game would like start lagging and the whole server would go to garbage, and it was just awful. Now when you use the mech, there is no lag at all. Like it is incredibly like optimized. Like it is incredible how like smooth everything is with this mech. I don't like the mech still. I think it's really busted OP. Like, why do they give you a one-shot move that is this easy to land? I don't know. I actually like, I hate the mech I don't hate the mech because it's uncool or anything. I hate the mech because it's just broken, like like unfair kind of broken. Like that's why I don't like the mech. The mech is mech. I don't really like the mech, and I don't want to sit and talk crap about the mech the whole time. It's awesome though. It is really cool. I like the mech. I like doing like the mech battles. The mech battles are really fun. Um, but everything is honestly just awesome. The skill builder, from what I've seen, it is awesome. I haven't done anything with the skill builder like I did last time. I mean, I made like, I don't even, hold on. Yeah, I made one move. And it wasn't like, it's not even like a move that I made. It's just that. Like I was just testing out the skill builder. I didn't understand it at first. Like it's really freaking confusing. At first when you're looking at it, and I still don't really know how to use it or anything. But it is honestly a million times better. Like I could see the potential. Like you have so much to do with the skill builder. It is awesome. This update was amazing. Even though it when you put it into perspective, like the long amount of time it took to from the last update to this one, it seems like a little, but then you think about it like a little bit more. The game was like literally going through hell in development, and they tell you that, and they told us like there was like it was literally like brought to a complete stop for like 4 months. They literally couldn't, they weren't working on anything for 4 months because their whole like team quit. There was literally nobody working on the game, and it's just like they couldn't do anything. They didn't have any like team like animate. They didn't have like an animation team, is what they said. They had like freelance animators working on their game. That's what they were doing to kind of like put little things together. And then when they would miss an update window, they would like be like, oh, now we got to make more. And people were sitting here. They were like I was seeing a bunch of videos, and they were talking about like, oh, they made all that. It took them this long. They should have made more and then released it. And it's like, you're stupid. That's what got them in this situation in the first place. Is they would feel like, oh, we didn't make enough for this gap, so now we got to make way more. And then they would spend time making that, and then they would miss their next schedule, and then they would be like, oh, now we got to add more, and then it just kept growing, and it was a problem. But when they brought on new animators, their like progress started like picking back up again. I believe this update was like 5 months in development, and though for like say like they started working on this like consistently for 5 months. Like say the update didn't stop since the last update and it was 5 months. I'd say this update is a little bit lacking, just a little bit, not a lot, but it's not like a severe amount. Like it's not like a ridiculous amount. Like I think they could have gotten like a zombie man alt and like a move. He's more grounded than all the like most of the other characters. And his base set reflects that. Like he's just a fucking dude with guns. Like you don't see him doing much. He's just shooting. But if they're going for some like crazy shit with his ult, like I feel like they could have squeezed like his ult and a like one move in like they did with Monster Garo, like squeeze a move in, like 1 or 2 moves. But that's also just me. Like I don't have any idea how the development of the game works. I don't know like anything about that. I don't know how hard it is to do this stuff. People are like sitting here like, oh my god, they're like Z could have made this in not even a week, and it's like, dude, you're smoking pot if you think Z can make this in a week, dude. You're crazy. Like they're talking about Cosmic Garo and they're looking at this crazy ass cutscene and they're like, Z would have made this in not even 2 weeks, bruh. If you gave this to Z, he would have been done with it right away. And it's like, no, he could have not. He could not. And they're like, they go to the skill builder, and I saw a video. It was like JJS skill builder. It was this video, and it was just a dude trying to make the Cosmic Garo like awakening animation in Roblox, like in not Roblox. This is Roblox. What am I talking about? In JJS, they tried to make it in JJS, and people were commenting like one guy versus like 30 devs. By the way, 1 year update with a good studio versus 1 day, and a JJK owner didn't even make it. And you look at this stuff and you realize that these motherfuckers, some people are just dumb as shit. Like, I'm sorry, like these guys are dumb as hell. Like making something in JJS's skill builder and just any battlegrounds game in general, like the skill builder in general, making anything in any skill builder in general is going to be a million times easier than making it from scratch. Like that Monster Garo himself probably took a month to make. Like I'm not even joking. Like that probably took a month in itself, just based on the sheer amount of stuff. And then you look at the mech. The mech has, you have to do all these moves, all these animations. They were having trouble finding an animator for the mech, but they eventually found one. Depending on the animator and whatnot, the mech probably took 2 months itself, because the mech is like, for Roblox characters, it's a lot easier. Like I can animate a Roblox character like pretty okay if I tried in like a day. I really could. Like I could probably make the base animation for the awakening. I could probably make that in like a day. Me myself, like a day or two, and that's like me as like a very like new like person animating. I could probably do that. But then there's all those effects. There's all the sound effects. There's all the music. There's all that stuff. That takes a lot of time. People are arguing which one's better, and it's like neither one is better than the other. Like you can have your preferences. You can be like, I like JJS more. I like TSB more. I don't really think TSB is that good of a game. I don't really think JJS is that good of a game. And it's like, it's fine to think that, but to say it like, oh my god, this game sucks and it's terrible, is just untrue. And like, sure, like some people say the game sucks when they're mad. Like I've been sitting here spitting that this game is terrible and it sucks all freaking like for the past 3 days that I've been playing, because just some minor like thing happened, like minor glitch or whatever. Same with JJS. I say the same thing with fucking JJS too. But both of these games are good. They're really good games, and I honestly prefer, I'm gonna just say this right now, I honestly prefer TSB more. Obviously, I've played TSB way more than JJS. Like, I have fucking 30,000 kills almost on TSB, whereas JJS, I'm barely pushing 2,000. The thing about JJS is that you can't really compare it to TSB, because even though they're both Battlegrounds games, they are in an entirely different category. Like JJS is like, I feel like is more experimental. Like it's more of just like a fucking like Z just throws shit in that game for the fun of it. Like he just does shit for no reason. Like he does like he just randomly, like one day he just randomly was like, yeah, let's add freaking a rhythm game to JJS. Like that, like he literally did that. The main focus of TSB is fighting, and it's just like, it's just raw fighting. JJS just does random stuff. And that's fine. That's why a lot of people I find like the game, because it just has way more to do, and I really like that about the game. Like they have a bunch of items, they have a bunch of different game modes. If both of these games take like good things from each other, like Z is like completely open to this, by the way. Like let me go find the the message. Yeah, he goes, the new TSB skill builder is nice. I'll try to add more quality of life for you skill builder soon that'll 100% rip off TSB. Like, Z is open. Like, he's like, I'm fine with ripping shit from straight up ripping shit off from TSB. And that's a good thing. Obviously, like, straight up copying, like, 1-to-1 and just porting it into your game to get more players is trashy. Don't do that. But that's not what he's, like, doing. He's taking good things about TSB and implementing them into his game. Yeah, you straight up get, you literally get a fucking animation software in TSB. Like, this is sick. Like, you can just straight up animate like your own stuff in here, and that's cool. That's awesome. Both of these games are like incredible. This update is incredible. Sure, I think it took a little long, and you know, we didn't get exactly like the most for how long of a wait it was, but then you realize like these guys literally went through hell trying to make an update. Like, they lost a bunch of team members, a bunch of all this stuff, so it's like, yeah, it kind of makes sense. A lot of people aren't happy about that, but people have like such a freaking like one-sided way of thinking. Like, they think, oh, the update took forever, that and didn't give us 500 different characters like JJS does. JJS is low quality. I'm going to say that flat out right now. And that's not a bad thing. It's not like low quality in the sense of like he doesn't put effort into the game. The visuals are low quality. The animations are lower quality. But the code for the game and all that stuff is really high quality. Like, the visuals, the movement, all of that stuff is low quality, which is what allows him to add so many characters. He doesn't spend that long making characters. Like, he doesn't have any super crazy flashy animations. He doesn't have any super crazy stuff, and that's why he can pump out so many updates. He has like it's genius, actually. He's really smart for making his game that way. He made it in a way so he doesn't have to sit there and spend weeks and weeks working on one character, one animation, even like freaking car driving by my freaking window. TSB, however, is like, it's supposed to be, and like, this is my view, TSB is like the higher quality. Like, they are super like picky about what they put in their game, and they try to have it as the highest quality, and that's what they care about. But both of these games are great, and I don't know why people are sitting there fighting. That's why they're both like, how many freaking players are there playing right now? Like, there's like hundreds of thousands of people. They're like neck and neck. Yeah, they're literally neck and neck in player count right now. Like, one of them has 10K more people. People are sitting there arguing about it, and it's like, they're like, oh, JJS has 165,000 people playing, and they haven't even updated. And it's like, but it's like literally the day the game updated. Like, this is the first update in 9 months. I could take that argument that they're using and literally flip it around. While TSB wasn't updating for 9 months, they still had hundreds of thousands of players on JJS. This last part I said was really confusing, so I'm recording this after I've already recorded this entire video. But what I was trying to say when I recorded this part was that during the 9 months that TSB was not updating, there was like a 6-month period where TSB held like 100,000 players over JJS for like that whole time, is what I was trying to say. Like, that is just facts. Like, I can just flip that argument. People are just glazing. They're like, my game's better. No, my game's better. No, my game's better. It's like, no, they're both really good. Also, I don't freaking know where this came from, but people are like complaining that TSB is just VFX slop. Like, I don't even know what does that even mean. That is, people are just saying shit just to say shit now. But the update is like actually really good. Obviously, there's a few things wrong with it. For example, the matchmaking system. The first day it was broken, and the second day it's still kind of broken. Like, the matchmaking system just sucks in general. Like, this isn't like me hating or anything. I'm not just hating just to hate. Like, it's genuinely just bad. I don't think Aspector really knows what he's doing when he's making it. Like, he said this is his first time trying, so he doesn't really like, he's kind of figuring it out. So it just sucks right now. Like, mega balls. Well, look who fixed the thing I was complaining about while I was making this video. But I can queue for a 1v1 or a 2v2, and I can just play the game while I wait. Like, that's actually a really good system, and I like that. And I don't think I've seen anyone do that. Like, I haven't seen a Battlegrounds game do that. JJS doesn't do that. Heroes Battlegrounds doesn't do that. Jump Showdown doesn't even have one. It's like, it's actually really cool, and I like that. They have freaking a server list now. a bunch of games had a server list, but like now you can just join like servers. Though a lot of these are like random moveset free for all. Yeah, you can just have cool ass servers, and now you have like stuff like this. Yeah, I'm like, this is awesome. Before, if I wanted to do this, I'd have to be in a private server with my friends. Now I can just play it with a bunch of random people. Like, this update isn't bad, and if you're saying it's bad, you were just wrong. It's not a bad update. Could you consider it underwhelming? Yeah, 9 months, and we got a bunch of stuff, but obviously there would probably be more if they were actually working for those full 9 months. But obviously we know they weren't. I'm happy with this update. It's fine if people aren't happy with this update and they wish they got more. However, I think people saying that this update is bad and that JJS or TSB is better than the other is just wrong. Like, that's just stupid. They're like the owners don't care. Like, the owners of TSB and JJS, they don't have any beef or anything. Like, this is the community beefing with each other because they have just such a freaking high ass ego that they want to be superior than the other when everyone else is like awesome. Two really cool battlegrounds games, but neither of the games are better than the other, and people are just glazing for no reason. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.